Yeah, actually, we were on the fourth topic, so we're actually almost done.
Almost done. Yeah. Yeah, like 20 minutes. So yeah, we can make this happen.
Right?
Do you hear the thunder?
Oh yeah, I had thunder on my end. On my
Oh,
end.
you're in too.
Mm-hmm.
And my poor little puppies, they're all hiding.
So we're actually almost done.
Almost.
Alrighty. So what we'll do is we'll pick up where we left off,
Okay.
and we were talking about the 70-year-old man that slapped a 21-year-old and allegedly tried to drown him. So we talked about the dispute, the altercation. So where I left off is that during the heated exchange, Dana approached the 21-year-old victim. The victim was on crutches and recovering from a severe motorcycle accident that left him with a broken leg, pelvis, and arms.
Mm.
According to police reports and prosecutors, Dana slapped the young man in the face. The physical fight then moved into the water. Dana is accused of forcefully straddling the victim and holding his head underwater for about 10 seconds. Now, the interesting thing about this is you really got that angry just because they were in the waterway?
Mm-mm. Nope.
I it was so disturbing to see. It was shocking to see it. And I did do a little research because, sometimes there's fake stuff all over, but
Sure, sure.
this is a real story. And he's on trial now for attempted murder. And he should be prosecuted for attempted murder. There's no reason to do what he did.
Not at all. Anger and the lack of self-control. One moment of uncontrolled anger can change lives forever, like it just did him. And what began as a disagreement resulted in attempted murder charges. We have to be. I told you the atmosphere is so. It is so ugly now. A 70-year-old man. I mean, you. The lake doesn't belong to him. What can a person with crutches? He didn't have any defense. And thank goodness for his friends being there.
Mhm.
Thank goodness for his friends being there. Because it could have turned around the other way, that they could have gotten angry with their young self and beat the hell out of him. They could have beat the hell out of that man. Then they would be, it would, a snowball effect. But it does not make any sense. Respect for human life, whether someone is 21 or 70, everyone deserves to be treated with dignity. Physical violence is never the answer to a disagreement.
No, no.
Walk away. What? My God, that's crazy. And
And
vulnerability. I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother. Because I'm just go ahead.
no, no, no. I was just gonna say that the real sad part about it, and I'm just being bluntly honest, at 70 years old, there isn't much time that needs to be given to him, which is going to feel like a death sentence if you think about it. So
Anything. Yeah.
even if, let's say, he got 20 years, okay, 20 years for a 70-year-old
It's
feels
life.
differently than 20 years for a 50-year-old.
Yeah.
It also feels much different when it's 20 years in a prison. So again, it don't take much for him to get a death sentence out of this. For what? Because you were angry that there was jet skiing in the water. Even if you're right, call the police. There's zero reason for you to do what you did.
To get yeah. It is something that's up underneath that because it just does not make sense. And vulnerability matters. The fact that that younger man was on crutches makes the allegations especially troubling because he may have been unable to defend himself, which he didn't. Because
Mm-hmm.
according to the video, he held him underwater for 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
He could have had a heart attack or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, my! And you think And for me, I have a heart for children, and I have a heart for animals, and I have a heart for elderly people. Something was underneath there, man. Something was way underneath that.
The
You
other
know,
thing about it, you wonder, is that what if the whole thing went sideways and when he decided to slap that young man, his friends decided, you know what, we're gonna slap you, we're gonna beat you up.
yeah,
Then
right.
the story would be totally different because
It
then
would be,
they'll be in
yeah.
trouble.
So,
And
it goes back to community tension. Community tension, conflicts over property rights, public access, and neighborhood rules, they're common, but they should be resolved rather, through conversations or legal
Mhm.
channels, not you taking matters into your own hands. That's not
That's
going to end well. And it certainly doesn't seem like it's going to end well. And I would really like to see a follow up story as to what happened to that guy. What happened
right.
to him? How does his wife feel? Did you say she made the call or she got him riled up?
Um, I'm not sure what got him riled up, but to me, again, you put your hands on someone. To me, the only time you put your hands on someone is when it's self-defense. Period.
Yeah,
Were you
yeah,
protecting yourself or are you protecting a family member from bodily harm? Okay. Saying something to piss you off, or again, you're driving in the waters. Maybe it does belong to only the residents. That's what law enforcement is for. You let them fight that battle. You
yeah,
don't do that.
exactly. And I want to ask the question to the audience: have we become too quick to let disagreements turn into confrontations? What
Mm.
happens to walking away, calling the authorities, or simply agreeing to disagree? And I would love to hear what somebody from the audience would have to say about something like that. Should we walk away? Because that definitely was not the right thing to do. It was not the right thing to do.
Yes, I
You
would
know,
definitely love to hear from my audience. And, if you do, go on any of our social media sites to leave a comment,
yeah,
let me know that whether or not it's okay to use your handle, because I'll recognize you to let people know who you are. And if not, that's
absolutely.
fine. But we would
Yeah,
love to hear what you think so we can talk about that, because I'd be kind of interested to find out as well too, because
yeah,
it kind of makes you wonder, have we really gone off the deep end?
yeah. And Lawrence, this story serves as a reminder that anger, pride, and a need to win an argument can have devastating consequences. No lake or parking space, political issues, or personal dispute is worth someone's life. And I thank God that young man didn't die.
Yes, yes.
And I even wonder, did he have an epiphany? Did he have a aha moment? Too little, too late. But did he even does he feel remorseful for what he's
Mhm.
done? You know?
These are some heavy topics.
Yes.
Well, I want to end our episode on a high note.
Okay.
Now, of course, everyone is interested in Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding.
Okay.
So people are wondering, is Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce getting married at Madison Square Garden? So
Huh.
based on what I see, um, what is being reported by the Hollywood Reporter is that, yes, according to multiple entertainment news reports, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are planning to hold their wedding ceremony at Madison Square Garden in New York City. So, kind of a brief overview of this is that the couple has reportedly booked the iconic Manhattan Arena for a 3-day window spanning around July 4th weekend, with the wedding itself reported to be on the 3rd. They are paying full retail price, estimated at roughly $1 million per night, to rent the venue for setup, the event day, and the breakdown. The guest list will be between 1,100 and 1,200 guests expected. The garden was reportedly chosen because of its highly controlled environment, lack of windows, and underground parking, allowing the massive A-list guest list to arrive and depart in total privacy. Now, a lot of Swifties are saying that no, this is just to throw people off the trail. That she's not going to do it there. Other people are like, yeah, this works out great. What do you think, Wander?
Well, you know what? Their relationship is a global relationship. And you got it like that. I'm not mad at them. I'm not a Swifty. I like her. I don't dislike her or anything like that. But this creates the headline of who they really are. They are a mega couple, and I'm happy for them. And it's kind of fun because again, we talked about so much sad news, and I'm glad we're
Mhm.
ended on a pretty much of a happy note. And when you can get some good news about love, about people that a lot of people love and a lot
Mhm.
of people like. It's cool. And Taylor Swift brought many viewers to the NFL.
Yes, she did.
She brought a lot of people to the NFL,
Mhm.
because of her husband, which gained a lot of exposure. So that says something. So whatever they're gonna do, I'm glad they're gonna get married. But whatever they're gonna do, they got the coins to do whatever they want to do. 3 million. Oh, take it 3 million over here, 3 million over here. So yeah, it's great. Now the privacy thing with the stuff that's happening, and some people may not like her. I would be concerned with that many people because man, being in crowds,
Yeah.
I don't know about that yet. So that's a biggie right there. But they
But
deserve it.
the thing is, if this is true, I'm a little bit surprised at the size of that crowd because let's face it, nobody really has that many friends. You have a
Right.
lot of acquaintances, but you don't have that many friends. So
And how do you keep the security?
not only the security, but how do you keep everything intimate? Because a lot of times, big A-list celebrities, when they throw events, you either leave your cell phone in the car or you surrender it until the event's over because they control the narrative of what goes out. Well, when you have, I don't know, 1,100 or 12, 1,400 people, can you
But
really
that's not really
control
a
that
lot
many
for
people?
them and that's a big stadium though.
True,
So
true.
why would they? Why would they? Well, what is it? At a football stadium, right? We talking about football stadium. Or
You can
the
watch that
Madison Square.
sports
No,
stadium.
Madison Square Garden is a basketball. Yeah. So why? I don't know. Yeah, that is kind of. And maybe they know that. I don't know. Now you're making me think. You're making me rethink it. Yeah, because that. But I don't know if I would want to
Yeah,
be in a big.
Madison Square Garden has been in the news because that's where the Knicks and the
They're
Spurs
playing,
play.
right, right. I'm thinking about him being a football. I'm not a sports person. I try to my head, not to my heart. Well, we have to leave on a happy note, right?
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Well,
I mean,
that put me in mad. I remember years ago I was at my church and still in the streets, one foot in the world. I was in my 20s, still partying, right? And we were doing a revival, and the pastor that was preaching, he was up from Texas. He came in to preach, so I happened to come in because I was late. So I came in with him, and while they were still praying, I think the choir had just marched in, and so we were waiting for them to open the doors up. So my big mouth, he got a real nice Bible in his case. I said, "What is that a King David?" I said, "Is that a King David version of the Bible?" I know I was laughed and talked about in that pastor's office. I called his Bible a King David version. Like so anyway, I will mess stuff up like that. So
hey, that's okay. You have to laugh it off, right?
yes, 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 yes. But yeah, this is really good. So hey, whatever they want to do, I'm just glad they're getting married and just do it up. They have the money. What are they gonna do with all that money? You might as well spend it and then let somebody else enjoy it too. Because
That's
I'm
true.
sure
That's true.
because I don't know how many gifts they're gonna get. They don't need the gifts. You know, they have everything. You know, so it's quite interesting. And again, they are a power couple, so they
Oh
just.
yeah, you know the Swifties are gonna go crazy when they do get married, right?
Oh my God, Swifties, yeah. I like, yeah, because I like her. You know, I like her. So you know how that goes.
Oh yes. This was a very, very good episode. A very great way to end this episode too.
Yeah.
So thank you everyone for watching us. As always, we enjoy having you. Please make sure that you watch us and also to share us as well too, so more people can learn about who we are and what we do.
That's right. That's right. And I thank you guys for tuning in for the questions and all that good stuff. I'm Wanda P, and I just say peace out.
And I'm Lawrence Elrod. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yes.
All right, everyone.
Bye.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yay!
And thank
We've
you to our YouTube watchers.